Hello, Nityananda. I wanted to make this video just because I was watching, I don't know if it's hard to hear, but I have the dishwasher going on and I know the lighting's bad, but I need to say this. I was watching TV, or not TV, I was watching YouTube as I was eating, and I need people to understand, we created ISIS, okay? The US created ISIS, and if you don't believe me, that's fine. I encourage you to not believe anybody. Do your own research. Get out there and do your own research. Besides listening to commercials on TV or listening to what we're told on mainstream media, on Facebook. Can you believe that some people get their news from Facebook? All right. The best thing that we can do to stand up against Standing Rock is to get our own information, right? It's barely getting there now. People are barely exposing the government now, but it has been happening. I need you to understand that it is much bigger than just Standing Rock. This is a little section of what is going on. There is an agenda. I have a Band-Aid on. And it's Bugs Bunny. I love it. Anyways, so we went in and hijacked the religion of Islam. If you don't believe me, read the Quran. Read the Quran. I did a project on it when I was in high school, actually, and in the Quran it says that God does not want you to hurt not even a fly, but instead to spread love. Again, please do not believe me. Go do your own research. And now that we have immigrants coming in who are saying, oh, I'm from ISIS, we're doing Islam, and they're radical Islams, it's because we, the US, created people like this. They brainwashed them into thinking that God wants you to kill in the name of God, and you will be forgiven if it's in the name of God. But in the Quran, it says completely different. Just like in the Bible, God never wrote the Bible, his disciples did. So when you read the Bible, you're only reading what his disciples wrote about God, right? Well, about Jesus. And over time, you start to see the story changing and changing and changing. I was told this story. I don't remember who the first four were of the disciples of God, or of the disciples of Jesus. They got together and they said, okay, what are we going to put in the Bible? What are we going to tell our people? One person didn't agree with the other people were going to put. He said, okay, I'm going to come over here and make my own Bible. And each person ended up going their separate ways, creating their own Bibles, and including what they want to put in and what they want to put out, or they want to leave out. Okay? This is the same that happened with the Quran. This is not being told by God himself. I can tell you surely that God is inside of you. God is you. You are not God. God is you. Okay? So, anyways, back to what I was saying. You know what? I realized I celebrated Thanksgiving because I felt like it was a good time to be with my family. And, you know, I was talking to my family, and they didn't believe anything I said. And they were telling me facts that I had heard from other people who have gotten it from Facebook or from the mainstream media. I need you to understand that you are the warrior. You are the one who is here for a purpose to defeat what is going on in the world. And now that we understand that mainstream media is lying to us, go out there and see it for yourself. As I was watching YouTube, you look at the same. Okay, this is what really got me, because in my family, they're like, Putin's nothing, and Putin's just a joke. I'm like, really? Putin's the only one who's telling the truth. Putin is the only one exposing everything. This is why he is hated in America. This is why we have such bad mainstream media about him, right? So Go out there, look at it. When I was on YouTube, I saw the same interview on one of the mainstream medias that I'm subscribed to, just because I always love to get both sides of the story. So I was watching one of the interviews that they had with Putin, and I listened to everything and they translated it, and then I went to one of the Russian newscasts, which is Russian Today. It's under RT, and it was the same interview but translated differently. And you have to think that that is not okay. That is something that is standing in between our people. This is what's being fed to our people, is false information. This is not okay. And not only are we fed false information, but shoot, fluoride from our dang water. Get yourself a filter, right? Get that fluoride out of your system. And I know on TV, I saw this one commercial and they said that fluoride helps build the enamel. That's such a joke. It's so funny. Do your own research. You can see that it breaks down the enamel. Not only that, but it calcifies our third eye. We are unable, it kind of fogs up our third eye, right? And it's funny because they include that in every single toothpaste. Every single toothpaste has fluoride. Make your own fluoride. If you don't know how to make your own fluoride, I'm going to do a video on how to make your own, how to make your own toothpaste. Don't make fluoride. You know what? We're being attacked in every angle. It is your job to do your own research. Just take that, think about it. Don't take what I'm saying to heart. Instead, do your own research. Gain your own opinion about it, right? Gain your own perspective about it. But realize that everything in this world is just a test. It is the Maya illusion. It is what Swamiji Nityananda, who I follow, and he is the face of Hinduism now. It's so exciting. He is Sadashiva in human form. Now, he even says that this is Maya. Maya means illusion. Matrix is what we are born into. It is everything. The Matrix is, once we die, we can realize that everything in this world is gone. The floor we stand on, gone. The body we are in, gone. Because the body we are in is not who we are. It is not our identity. Who we are is our soul. Protect your soul. And the only way that you can get yourself out of this Maya matrix is realize, 1, it is the Maya matrix. 2, educate your damn self. That's it. That's it. Just do those 2 things. And if you don't want to realize it's the Maya matrix, then that's okay. Educate yourself. Please, that is the only thing that people cannot take away from you. If somebody is torturing you over and over and over again, you may lose your body. That's fine. You will never die. Even if you die from this world, even if you die on planet Earth, you will never die. Unless you sell your soul, but that's a different story. Even at that, you will never die. You would just be retained somewhere for eternity. Whereas if you don't, then you're immortal, right? Well, all of us are. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. I just wanted to get that out there. Please just do your own research. That's all I ask of you. ISIS is created, okay? Don't believe that when Obama's saying, look at WikiLeaks. They even have information on there where they're approving everything, right? Obama is saying that he's against radical Islam, that he's against all these things that Islam, or not Islam, that ISIS stands for. And he even called ISIS apocalyptic ISIS. Bitch, you fucking created it. So, again, just do your own research. Thank you. Nityananda.